This is the Lancer Locker Show on KYNT. Now, let's talk some Mount Marty University athletics with the coaches, as well as your host and the voice of Mount Marty University athletics, Tel Tanner.
All right, back here in the booth on this Monday evening. My name is Tel Tanner. This is 102.1 FM, AM 1450, KYNT. Tonight's show, I'll tell you what, man, I'm sick as a dog. I got the flu, but we're bringing you the show either way. However, because I do have the flu, our interviews we're doing today, we did them earlier today over the phone. We got them over the phone, but we'll tell you about them. Talked with Tyler Vance and Josh Teichroew, the head coach and the shortstop for the Mount Marty baseball program, who just started conference play over the weekend. They went down to Seward, Nebraska to take on Concordia, and they did fall in the 4-game series 1-3. They took one game 3-2. They did fall in the other 3. Mount Marty on the season, they are 10-14 overall, and now 1-3 to start conference play on the road. They have games this weekend against Briar Cliff on Saturday, 2 games on Saturday, and then 2 games at home on Sunday versus Waldorf. We will have coverage of that Waldorf doubleheader right here on 102.1 FM, AM 1450, KYNT. I will have the call myself another week from now. I should be done with the flu by that point, I would hope. It's kicking my butt, man. Anyways, Tyler Vance, I had him on the phone earlier today, and that was a really fun conversation. He's out of Idaho. We talked all about him, what it was like growing up there, and some of the things he does when he's not playing baseball, like fishing, and he's telling me about the 6-foot sturgeon he catches back in Idaho. So we're going to talk about that coming up next. And then we'll speak with the head coach of the baseball program, Josh Teichroew, a little later. Both of those interviews are already done. I spoke with him over the phone earlier today. We'll play him in a couple of minutes. Other sports around Mount Marty University, the archery program has their Vegas shoot coming up next weekend, Thursday through Sunday of next weekend, the 26th through the 29th of March. The Vegas shoot, that's one of the big ones every year. And then the Collegiate Nationals will be May 15th. Indoor track and fields off right at the moment. They just had the Indoor National Championships, and we now go to outdoor season starting in a couple weeks. The softball team, they are 7-11 overall as we talk Mount Marty University softball, and they start conference play on Wednesday. They will start conference play at home on Wednesday. 3 o'clock is the scheduled start time versus the College of St. Mary. I know the weather is not exactly cooperating today, but it is supposed to get a lot better a little later in the week. Wednesday's high temperature is 65, Thursday 72. So we'll see about those games, but they should be able to happen here in Yankton. It's going to be Wednesday, March 18th versus the College of St. Mary. Conference play starts for the softball team. And that's kind of what's going on around Mount Marty in our little week in review here. My name is Tel Tanner. This is 102.1 FM, AM 1450. Let's go ahead and just get straight to it. We'll take a break. We'll come back, thank a couple of our sponsors, and then speak with the shortstop, a senior out of Idaho, for the Mount Marty baseball program in Tyler Vance. That up right next on KYNT.
A big thank you from Mount Marty University to one of Yankton's greatest employers and friend of the community, Aztec. They're very proud to support the Mount Marty Lancers. The vision at Aztec is to build industry-changing solutions that create life-changing opportunities. And you can build a career with the group that's built to connect from rock to road. Click careers at aztecindustries.com. Best wishes, Mount Marty, from your friends at Aztec.
It's time to stop making excuses. The peace of mind you get after a colonoscopy is worth it. It's the best way to prevent and detect one of the deadliest cancers. In fact, your doctor can remove precancerous polyps during the procedure if necessary. That's right, before it even turns to cancer. No excuses. Get a colonoscopy at 45 and follow up every 10 years or as recommended by your doctor. Find a location or schedule now at avera.org/colon.
Small businesses are the backbone of our community. CoreTrust helps your business thrive with checking, online bill pay, small business loans, credit card processing, local approval and support for government grants and loans, investments to grow your hard-earned assets, and insurance to protect them. All from CoreTrust. the community bank that's right down the street and everywhere you want us to be. Visit coretrustbank.com today.
Member FDIC.
No matter where you go to follow the action, be sure to enjoy a cold, refreshing Miller Lite or Coors Light. Whether on tap, in a can, or in a bottle, the smooth, refreshing taste of these beers make even the biggest upset easy to swallow. So kick back, grab another round, and get into the game. Miller Lite and Coors Light, always a win for any fan. Get them today at your favorite place to buy beer.
Brandon is super pumped about Runza,
Runza is so sweet.
especially all their desserts.
Oh, those are the sweetest.
Chocolate, vanilla, and twist ice cream cones, 4 flavors of shakes, and chocolate chip cookies.
Literally sweet.
Oh, I love your enthusiasm.
Well, I love Runza.
So sweet of you. Come satisfy your sweet tooth. Because from the way we make it to the way it makes you feel, Runza makes it all better.
Hi, I'm Deb Speck with Vision Real Estate. Buying or selling a home can be complicated, but with 20 years of experience, I'm here to put you at ease and make the process as easy as possible. We offer moving boxes and the use of our courtesy trailer to make your real estate journey a smooth one. Call me, Deb Speck, with Vision Real Estate, 605-664-5555.
All right, back here in the Lancer Locker, 102.1 FM, AM 1450. I'm Tel Tanner on this Monday, now talking with Tyler Vance, a senior baseball player for Mount Marty University, the shortstop. Tyler, thank you very much for talking with me over the phone here today. Sorry I couldn't have you in the building, but thanks for giving me the time.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
So let's go ahead and talk about the baseball season to this point. You just had the first couple of conference games. Non-conference is in the books. What can you tell me about this team and the fight that y'all have been putting in so far, and where do you think you're going?
Yeah, so we kind of had eyes open during the non-conference season. We learned a lot, but I think this team we're headed in the right direction. We're learning a lot from these games, and I think we're just trying to build on our successes and slowly get better every day.
And let's talk you as well. You're going into your final season of college baseball as a senior in terms of starting conference play. Is it kind of set in? This is it. This is the senior season.
Yeah, this is it. This is what I've worked for all my baseball career, and just getting the opportunity to go out and spend that time with my teammates, my friends, my boys. It's pretty awesome. It's pretty special.
Let's turn off of the baseball field for a moment and focus on you for a moment. Now, you came in as a transfer from the College of Southern Idaho, correct? When was that?
Yeah. So that was about 3 years ago, 2022 to 2024 season.
So you've been here for quite a while now, getting comfortable with this team. What do you think you've enjoyed about Yankton and about Mount Marty?
I like the smaller community. It's kind of the close-knit community. A lot of good people that provide lots of support, and that's pretty awesome.
What do you do when you're not playing baseball? What do you do for fun?
I like to hunt and fish, or anything kind of outside, just being connected with nature.
So what's your favorite hunting season then? What do you go after?
Elk. That's probably my favorite season, that fall, winter time of the year.
And fishing, what's the biggest fish you've caught?
Oh, the biggest fish I've caught? Caught a 6-foot sturgeon out of the Snake River.
6-foot sturgeon. So does that mean it was actually 4 feet and it's the fisherman's tale if you got to say it's bigger?
No, I promise you it was as big as a boat.
Wow, that is incredible. Where'd you catch sturgeon at? Where was that?
On the Snake River in Idaho.
Dang, that's really cool. So that's where you're from as well, is Idaho. So how far away from that was from like your own house?
30 minutes.
So you grew up 30 minutes away from catching 6-foot sturgeon.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I can see why you like fishing. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So what do you have to do to catch those things? Were you out on a big boat? I assume you're not fishing from shore.
You can, but boat is a little bit easier. But you just throw some bait on your hook, and you just have to let it sit. And yeah, the thing with sturgeon is like the bait can't be moving. They sense like the smallest like motion in the water, I guess. And yeah, you just have to keep your rod really still and wait for them to eat it.
What do you use for bait?
Shrimp, cut up fish, kind of whatever we have at the time.
Now, I've heard stories of some of those big fish. It takes a while to actually reel them in and get them in the boat. How long did you actually fight this 6-foot sturgeon for? Was it a long one, or did you actually get it in pretty quick?
I would say a good 20 minutes, and that doesn't seem like very long, but when you're reeling in a fish, 20 minutes seems like a long time.
That's quite a while, for sure. So what's the fishing out here, or what are you doing out in this area? Have you been ice fishing over the winter?
Oh, yeah, we went ice fishing a little bit, me and my roommates, and we might go here in a little bit when the weather warms up a little.
Well, you don't have to wait too long for that. It's going to be 70s on Thursday.
Yeah.
And then home baseball this weekend. You've got your home conference opener this weekend versus Waldorf. That's going to be really exciting, getting to play in front of Lancer fans again. And can you encourage Lancer fans to come out on Sunday? It'll be 1 o'clock, the start time of the doubleheader, and it's really looking like it's going to be beautiful. Can I get a message for Lancer fans to come out and see you?
Yeah, it's going to be a great, warm day to watch some Lancer baseball, so come out and enjoy it.
Let's go to your future plans. What are you going to do after college, my guy?
I'm going to go to graduate school for my physical therapy degree. I'll do that back home at Idaho State.
Okay, so you kind of got a plan. Kind of got a plan locked up then. As soon as you're graduating here, you're heading back to Idaho, huh?
Yeah.
Well, geez, your time in Yankton is pretty limited then. You've got just a couple months left.
I know, it's flying by.
That's going to be one heck of a hard goodbye, I assume, to say goodbye to the River City.
Yep, that is true.
But you get to go closer to home. That's going to be very, very nice.
Yep.
What's your family like back there?
So mom and dad and a younger brother, and they also love the outdoors and sports, especially baseball. Younger brother's going to graduate this year from high school and go on to play college baseball for himself.
Well, Tyler, I appreciate your time. Thank you for taking the time and talking with me. We'll see you playing baseball in Yankton the rest of the way, and good luck in your future career as well. Thanks for taking the time today.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Deal.
Is the Lancer Locker here on KYNT. Let's take a break. We'll come back in a couple of minutes, and we're going to speak with the head coach of the Mount Marty baseball program in Josh Teichroew. That coming up next on the Lancer Locker.
The madness is here, and every game feels bigger than the last. Buzzer beaters, busted brackets, and underdogs stealing the spotlight. Whether you're packed into an arena, cheering from the couch, or enjoying the game at your favorite watch party, make sure the cooler's ready. Because in the middle of all the madness, one thing should stay easy. Cold, crisp, and always refreshing. Grab a Bud Light and enjoy every second of the ride.
In nearly every family's lineage, there's a tie to agriculture. It's a legacy reflected in how we raise our kids, help our neighbors, and respect what we have. Farmers Union Insurance was built on that legacy. And while our roots are in agriculture, Our protection has grown to include home, auto, business, health, and life. Protect your legacy. Farmers Union Insurance.
Call Brendan Hansen and Brandon Teichroew or visit them at Suite 101B Morgan Square in Yankton. There's a difference when a convenience store is locally owned, and you feel it the moment you stop at Triple Time Rudy's. You'll get great quality fuel to keep you on the move, plus local and regional favorites like Dimmick Cheese and premium meats from the Kaler and Renner Lockers. It's the kind of place that's convenient and connected to your community. Conveniently located at 17th and Broadway, Triple Time Rudy's, fueling your day, fueling your community.
When First Dakota National Bank created Dakota Mac in 1993, we knew we could offer ag producers something few other banks dared to. Long-term, fixed-rate loans for ag real estate refinances and purchases. Today, we go by Landera, and we provide the same great service. And even more banking options to help your operation thrive for generations to come. Banking evolves. Trust endures. Landera, a division of First Dakota National Bank.
The SureCo exclusive SureLink wireless remote system features the most advanced industrial Bluetooth technology and best-in-class express operation. Operate any SureCo electric product with the SureLink Pro and EZR remotes, or with your smartphone using the SureLink app. To learn more, contact your authorized SureCo distributor or find us at sureco.com. Demand the best. Demand SureCo.
Beef, pork, seafood, poultry, and more, all at the Meat Lodge in Yankton. Get top quality meats at great prices. They have specialty items like lamb, brisket, bison, mahi-mahi, crab legs, and lobster. They even have non-meat options like Dimmick cheese, pickled items, seasonings, and sauces. The Meat Lodge in Yankton on the way to the lake on Highway 52. For more, call 689-3000 or go to themeatlodge.com.
All right, back here in the Lancer Locker on KYNT 102.1 FM AM 1450. I'm Tel Tanner here for the Lancer Locker. Now speaking with the head coach of the Mount Marty men's baseball program in Josh Teichroew. Coach Teichroew, thank you for taking the time and talking with me, and thank you for setting up Tyler Vance over the phone as well. I enjoyed talking with him.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for all your coverage, and it's exciting to get to talk about Lancer baseball. I know you've had a busy winter with the successes of our basketball programs and our winter sports, and now we're starting to shift over to kind of full go with the spring sports. So thank you again for everything you guys do.
And I'm very excited to actually get to start calling baseball here coming up this Sunday when you get home conference baseball in Yankton. I know you got 2 more games against Briarcliff on Saturday on the road before that, but you got to be excited for the home slate, Coach.
Yeah, it's always good playing at home. We have the best setup. It's so nice down there, and we've been fortunate in February to get to play majority of our games so far, down there as well, down at the river. So we're excited to get conference play going at home, and with another weekend coming up here, just looking forward to more nice weather and good baseball.
And when you weren't down at the river, you were in Florida, down at the ocean as well. How'd that non-conference trip go? What'd you learn about the team in that non-conference trip in Florida?
Oh, Florida was a great trip. It was a great trip. I know there's a lot of learning moments for us. Good thing about those learning moments is many of those are controllables on our side, that we can fix. I think just the trip was really good. It's great getting down there in that weather and playing really good teams and kind of seeing where you stack up. And then also just building that chemistry and camaraderie. I think, when you get down there and it's just a ton of baseball and you're with your guys a lot, having team meals in a hotel, in a van, on the field, just a lot of opportunities to come closer together. And, I think that's some of the most important parts of the early season too, is just building that togetherness. But yeah, it was a really good trip. I know the record might not make it look that way, but at the same time, I think you got to learn the hard way sometimes too. And we saw, what we can do, and we did a really nice job majority of the games, and we competed really hard. But it's just kind of putting it all together. And it's a work in progress, like it always is, and there is a process to it. And I'm excited about, kind of where we're going from these early moments.
Let's talk about conference play now, Coach. You just had your first 4 conference games down in Seward, Nebraska at Concordia. What can you tell me about those games? What do you take from the start of conference play and now going into practice this week?
Yeah, so this weekend, we definitely threw the ball a lot better when it comes to the starting pitching. And I really feel like that could be a big strength of ours. We put together some quality starts, gave us a chance to win, every single game, kind of let one slip game 4 of the series late, just with a few mental mistakes, few freebies. I think, when we gave up that lead late in game 4 of the series, I don't think a ball got out of the infield against us. It just kind of came down to some free passes. We had a balk in there. I think we might have had an error in there. So just some things that we just got to be better at. But that was a solid team. They had some really good arms. Just the guys that they had starting, and then their bullpen. They had a lot of strength on the mound. But I think when we compete a little bit better at the plate and just play cleaner, throughout the entire game, that weekend, 1-3 weekend can easily be a 2-2 or maybe even a 3-1 if we just handle things a little bit better throughout that. But yeah, it was a good opponent, but I think it's something that we're going to build on here heading into the rest of this conference play. I mean, it's a 28-game conference schedule, so there's 24 more opportunities for us to really work on being our best.
I want to ask about Tyler Vance, the guy that we just talked to on this show a couple of minutes ago. All about him. What can you tell me about your shortstop, Coach?
Yeah, Tyler's a really good player, really good athlete. He came from he's got a baseball family that he's kind of grown up in, and his parents are awesome. They come down and watch him play a lot, which is pretty cool, considering they're all the way out in Idaho. It's pretty fun to see how often they're able to make it over here to watch him play. But yeah, again, really good athlete, and he had some really good moments last year too, as a junior for us. He came from College of Southern Idaho. That's a premier junior college out west there. So he's been exposed to really good baseball, good competition, and this year he's been incredible in really a lot of ways. When you look at just some of the numbers and stuff, his extra base hits, he's got a lot of those. He's got several stolen bases. He's fielding the ball really well, and he's leading really well. I think a cool little tidbit about Tyler is over the last few weeks, I think it was maybe a month ago now, he was named a team captain, and that just goes to show, just his leadership and kind of how he's growing in that area too. His teammates just respect him more than anything, and our coaching staff too. We're really proud of his growth in all the ways, more than just what he's doing on the field numbers-wise, but again, like the leadership piece has been pretty awesome.
Well, Coach, I want to thank you for your time here today. Can you give me any thoughts on Briar Cliff, your next game out, which will be Saturday, 1 o'clock in Sioux City, and then Sunday, Waldorf at home, 1 o'clock in Yankton. Any thoughts on this weekend's slate?
Yeah, I mean, another really good weekend for us. This league, you got to play good baseball, otherwise you're not going to come out on top. So, we just gotta strive to play our best and strive to be loose and trust the work that we're putting in. And when we do that, I think we're going to be in a really nice position. But heading into this weekend, a couple good teams that we're just going to show up each day and just take it one pitch at a time and strive to be our best that we can be.
All right, Coach. Well, thank you very much for your time today. I appreciate you for taking the time over the phone, and good luck this weekend. I'm looking forward to calling some baseball on Sunday myself.
Yeah, thank you, Tel. We appreciate it. Come on out and watch us play. It should be a beautiful weekend down there.
We'll see you then, Coach. Thanks for your time.
Thanks.
This is the Lancer Locker on 102.1 FM, AM 1450, KYNT. We'll take a break. We'll come back in a couple minutes, wrap things up on this Monday evening.
Hey Lancer fans, time to hit the court at Lewis & Clark Ford. The Ford F-150 is your power forward, strong and ready for any challenge.
The Ford Escape is your point guard, fast, agile, and perfect for daily drives.
The Ford Explorer is your center, big, bold, and built for the whole team. Meet our new finance manager and sales manager, plus an all-new sales team, bringing fresh hustle and hometown heart.
Check out the full lineup at lewisandclarkford.com.
Lewis & Clark Ford, your home court for unbeatable deals, right at 4th and Capitol in Yankton.
Those are the sounds of loyal companions looking for a new home and family. The Heartland Humane Society has dogs and cats looking to become a new member of your family, ready for adoption today. Every animal available for adoption is vaccinated, spayed or neutered, microchipped, and dewormed, saving you over $200 or more in vet care while giving you a loyal friend. Come visit all available animals at 3400 East Highway 50 Yankton or online at heartlandhumanesociety.net.
At Parker of Yankton, we are powered by the hard work of our employees, the loyalty of our customers, and the support of our community. Together, we're engineering success like never before. Looking to start the new year with a career where you're valued and appreciated? Join the Parker team today. Visit parker.com to apply. From all of us at Parker of Yankton, thank you for making this year unforgettable.
Parker, engineering your success.
To a fresh start and boundless opportunities, here's to a new year of success and celebration from all of us at Parker of Yankton.
Practice, meetings, errands, homework, life doesn't slow down. That's why Yankton Pizza Ranch makes dinner easy. Our buffet is hot, fresh, and ready when you are. Pizza, desserts, and the country's best chicken. When your schedule's packed but you still want something delicious, make it a buffet day at Yankton Pizza Ranch, serving daily from 11 to 8.
It's where life tastes better. Surround them up and head her down to the Pizza Ranch. Whoa, that's good.
Looking for quality furniture and mattresses at a great value? Start at Slumberland Furniture in Yankton. We carry leading brands like Lazy Boy, Ashley, Flexsteel, Sealy, Tempur-Pedic, and Stearns & Foster with styles and comfort options for every room in your home. Our friendly and knowledgeable team is here to help you find just the right fit for your home and with flexible financing options to help you bring home exactly what you want. Furniture, mattresses, and trusted brands all in one place. Slumberland Furniture in Yankton.
All right, back here on the Lancer Locker for the final time. My name is Tel Tanner. This is 102.1 FM, AM 1450. Thank you to Tyler Vance. Thank you to Josh Teichroew for coming in and talking with me here today for the Lancer Locker. Baseball season is full go. We are in conference play at this point in the GPAC schedule here in mid-March. Coming up on Saturday, the Lancers will be at Briar Cliff, and then on Sunday, home against Waldorf. We will have coverage of the home doubleheader ourselves right here on 102.1 FM and KYNT YouTube, as well as the GPAC network. All home Mount Marty baseball game the rest of the way right here on KYNT. That's going to do it for us today. Thank you for bearing with me here today as I am dealing with the flu. Hopefully I'll kick this in the next couple days and be feeling good by Sunday. I am looking forward to baseball, man. Very much looking forward to getting back in the booth and calling some baseball. That's going to do it for us today. Thank you to Josh and to Tyler Vance for talking with us. I always appreciate those guys when they give us the time. This has been the Lancer Locker. I've been Tel Tanner, and you've been listening to KYNT.